Let the glory of the Lord rise among us.
Let the glory of the Lord rise among us. Let the praises of the King rise among us. Let it rise, let it rise.
Let the songs of the Lord rise among us. Let the songs of the Lord rise among us. Let the joy of the King rise among us. Let it rise, let it rise. Oh, let it rise. Oh, let it rise. Let the glory of the Lord rise among us. Let the glory of the Lord rise among us. Let the praises of the King rise among us. Let it rise, let it rise. Let the songs of the Lord rise among us. Let the songs of the Lord rise among us. Let the joy of the King rise among us. Let it rise, let it rise. Oh, let it rise. Oh, let it rise. Let the glory of the Lord rise among us. Let the glory of the Lord rise among us. Let the praises of the King rise among us. Let it rise, let it rise. I'd like to invite everyone to stand. You gotta take the Lord with you everywhere you go. You gotta take the Lord with you everywhere you go. You got to take the Lord with you everywhere you go. In the street, in the home, on the job, on the highways, and byways. You gotta love one another. Everywhere you go, you gotta love one another. Everywhere you go, you got to love one another. Everywhere you go, in the street, in the home, on the job, and all along the highways, highways and byways. You gotta praise the Lord daily. Everywhere you go, you gotta praise the Lord daily. Everywhere you go, you gotta praise the Lord daily. Everywhere you go, in the street, in the home, on the job, and all along
Morning. I had to wait for my wife to turn the speaker on, so that's what the pause is for. It's good to see everybody out this morning. I'm glad that you chose to come here and be part of the gathering here at 7th Street Church of Christ. If you have the need for a nursery, you can walk out these doors to my left, and there's a nursery about halfway down the hall there for you. We got a good crowd this morning. I think the vacation days are over for the summer because for a lot of us, we have kids that have started back to school. So the fun times are over and the real work begins, right? So also, there's a lot of information of what's going on here, things that you can be a part of. If you take your phone and you hover over that, the QR code that's on the back of the pew in front of you, hover over it and it'll open up the Loop Bulletin and you'll get all kinds of information. Also, we have a desk right out the welcoming counter right out these doors, and then we have a Faith at Home center that's out the back, down the hallway down there, that has a ton of resources and information for you. So I encourage you to use those, okay? Again, it's great to see everybody out here this morning, and I want to read just a short passage. It is the fifth Sunday, I'm sorry. It's the fifth Sunday, so we're going to have a lot more singing this morning, and I believe we have a couple of guest speakers, right? Cole and Don are going to be speaking, bringing a message to us this morning. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to read out of 1 John chapter 5, just a few verses. Everyone who believes that Jesus is the Christ, the Messiah, is born of God, and everyone who loves the Father loves his child as well. This is how we know that we love the children of God, by loving God and carrying out his commands. This is love for God, to obey his commands, and his commands are not burdensome. For everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. Who is it that overcomes the world? Only he